Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's been a day. I'm almost afraid to make a video because I'd probably break something. We had a new garage door opener installed yesterday. And within a few hours, it wasn't working. And then we also had some plumbing issues. So it just seems like everything's breaking. Okay, we're back. We've had 2 repairmen here today. Everything is fine, except for the checkbook, but oh well. In a video a few days ago, I had someone ask me if I had any dinosaurs. So I thought a fun thing to do would be to go through my bag of dinosaurs and show you what I've got. And as far as I can remember patterns, some of these go back years, and I'm not sure what pattern I used to make them. So I'm going to start with the little guys and move on up to the big guys. This one's easy. I have these 2 little guys. These are pocket dinosaurs, and they're made from a free pattern from my friend Katie at Yarn Society. Very quick pattern, no sew, fun. Okay, I know where this one is from. This is the Triceratops that is a free pattern from Club Crochet. I do some color change, like I do a color change for the frill, but this is also one that works up quickly and has been a good seller for me. This is my $8 dinosaur bag. When I'm at a craft show, I think this week I had this bowl with all the little dinosaurs in it, and I think I sold 4 of them, so that's why I'm down to just 5. I am not sure. This is supposed to be a T-Rex, and I made one. I can't remember where the pattern's from. And I made a little Stegosaurus. I don't remember where the pattern is from. But all these are $8, and they are on one of the dinosaur listings in my Etsy shop. Down to the bag. This was from a Temu kit. Cute little pattern. I did make it up again in worsted weight, but the worsted weight guy sold. So that's one advantage of getting the Temu kits. Once you make it, you've got the pattern. You can make it again with your own yarn. So this guy I have listed for $12. I think the one that I made with worsted weight yarn that was a couple inches taller, I think I had him marked for $15 and he sold on Saturday. Another little guy. Okay. There's 2 little guys. The other one is purple. Here he is. These are cute dinos. I sell them for $15. The pattern is free on my blog. That's because I found a free pattern for this guy. I will link it in the description. It was a free pattern on Instagram, and somebody translated it into English. I think it's at amagaroom.com. This one took forever. You know how I am when there's like 60 stitches for around. I don't like that. So I wanted the cuteness of this dinosaur, but in a smaller package, so it'd be easier, quicker to crochet. So I rewrote the pattern, downsizing it to the little guy size. So both of the patterns are free. It's just one is on amagaroom.com and the other, my downsizing, is on my blog, which I will link in the comments. Okay, this is one of my favorite patterns to make. This is Tanner the Mini Triceratops. It's a free pattern on the blog of the Nicole Chase. I had one of these done up in retro stripe, I think, and that sold at this last show. So this is probably the 4th or 5th one I've made, and they do sell very well for $16. That's what I put on, $16, because it's a small little head and a small little body, and the legs are small and all that. You know, I'd probably be told that I'm lowballing the price, but it's not that big. Okay, I have a book that I found, I think, at a thrift store called 20 Tiny Toys to Crochet. And I tried the dinosaur pattern from it. This was the first one. Then I redid it, and I made this guy, and I made changes. You see how, like the snout, I put more increases at the front to give him less of a flat face. I think I made the legs a little bigger, at least the bottom legs. I think I made the tail a little longer. I hope I wrote my changes down someplace. But like the orange guy, I have listed for $10 because I don't like the flat face look. And this guy I have listed for $12. Boom, boom. The next one is from a paid pattern. Years ago, I bought a pattern from 1 and 2 Company called Hatching Party. And it's patterns for 3 different dinosaurs. And like this one, that's not a diaper. That's her egg. She didn't quite hatch out of the egg shell yet. And then there's baby brother, who's only got his feet out. So there's the pattern for the egg with feet, and there's the pattern for the sitting dinosaur, and there's also a pattern where the legs go on the bottom of the eggshell, so it's like they're lying down, or you can make them stand up. So it's a cute pattern. It's versatile. The thing is, I think I made this maybe 6 years ago, and I keep making big brother or big sister to go with it, and I'll display them together at a show. And I think on the Etsy listing I have the option of buying them together, but I'm only selling this style and not this style. This one, woohoo, is I have marked for 22, and the little brother is 12. Here's another one where this is a dinosaur ragdoll. It's just, flat, lightly stuffed. If it wasn't for the spines on her back, she'd look like a unicorn. I made it so long ago, I don't know what pattern I used. It's in my Etsy shop with the rest of the dinosaurs for $12. I'll have a party when that sells. Okay, now we're getting into some bigger ones. This is the sleepy Stegosaurus. This is a free pattern. I'll link it in the description. This one, I don't know if I have ever made it with just worsted weight yarn in one color. I just feel like it works up so nicely combining colors. Like this is one strand of sport weight pink with a little bit of a shine to it, and one strand of sport weight mint green. Or maybe it's 2 strands of Jamie Baby, and then green spikes to finish it off. I have made these like with 2 strands of worsted weight together, so they end up being maybe about 18 inches long. It's cute. I've sold a lot of them. I've probably sold about 10 of them over the course of the years. This one I have marked for $16. Okay, Kevin. Hello, Kevin. Kevin lost his price tag, so I don't know how much Kevin is. This was a pattern that was called Kevin the Dinosaur. I worked it up in variegated yarn, which gave him a cool zigzag pattern. And I have no idea what I have on him for a price. This was one of them, though. I think you make the legs first, and then you start going around and around, decreasing up to the top. it was trying my patience down here. That's a lot of stitches across. Caught the microphone cord when I tossed that. Okay, 2 more to go. This is an Ankylosaurus. This one I called Ace, but I don't remember why. He's green, navy blue, and tan. I have made these in all sorts of colors. In fact, I do have a blog post, I think it's called The March of the Ankylosaurus, where I show pictures of all the Ankylosaurus I've made over the course of the years. This guy lost his price tag too. He's either 22 or 26. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. Tom Anks, the Ankylosaurus. And last, but not least, several years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I had my granddaughter, who was probably 5 or 6 at the time, draw me a picture of a dinosaur. And she made it some very interesting colors. I think there actually is, on the Etsy listing, I think there actually is the original drawing that she drew me. And I designed a dinosaur from her drawing. Her name is Aliya. So this is the Aliyasaurus. This is the boring, just plain blue. Hers had like a hot pink body and black legs and a green head, purple tail, every color you can imagine put into that dinosaur. I think I want to make another one like that. But the Aliyasaurus is $26. And this is my own design. It's in my Ravelry and my Etsy shops. That's it for dinosaurs right now. I do need to restock some. At one point, I had, I think, 8 of these. I had blue, pink, purple, yellow, green. I had a whole rainbow of them that I could line up on the table at the craft shows. Now I'm down to 2. You know what that tells me? I need to make some more. It's on my list. But you know how it goes. You start a project thinking, okay, this should just take an hour or so. This morning, I was like, okay, I'm going to update my inventory. That should only take, I've got the changes marked on my spreadsheet. Should only take like an hour or so to get this done. It took probably close to 3 hours. Because as I'm flipping through the pages, popping frogs. Popping frog, mushroom frog popper. I had 5. It says I sold 2 of them. Which 2? So I would have to go through all of the mess of inventory, find the mushroom frog poppers, and see what colors I had left. Didn't bring water back with me, sorry. I had to do that for mushrooms and mushroom frog poppers and octopus and a whole bunch of things. So now my inventory is all updated. I did make a list, though, of at least 4 different Etsy listings that I need to update. Like, this is my collection of hedgehogs and possums. I need to update those listings. It just seems like it's going to take me a week to catch up from this craft show with all the bits and pieces of things to do. And it's like, oh, I've got to finish this. Oh, I've got to finish this. I've got to make this. I'm getting there. Inventory is more sorted. If I were to get an Etsy order, I think I'd be able to find the item fairly quickly. It's not the total shambles that it was Saturday and Sunday and Monday. So I'm going to go play with my day planner and just make lists of items that need to be restocked. Like I'm down to one hug monster. I'm down to 2 of that cute dinosaur. My dress-up dinosaur, which is my own design, little dinosaur with a dress and a little crown on her head. I don't have any of them. I need to make that. Get that in my dinosaur bag. So I have my work cut out for me. I just need to keep on track. Just go to the next thing and check it off the list. So that's it. Oh, now here's a mess. Yes. With repairmen coming, we were trying to get things moved out of the way so the plumber would have access to stuff in the basement, and just it was a very busy, hectic morning. So that's why. So, I think I'm going to go play with yarn. I am almost done with the body of Greta the hen. I've been plugging away at it, so I have to do her feet, her wings, her tail, and her little comb, and she'll be done. So I could finish her tonight or tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, and my shirt, didn't know if I tell you, it says, I'd rather be making something for my granddaughter. This goes back 9 years, almost 9 years, to when I found out that my first grandchild was going to be